Welcome back. Estate planning can be kind of an uncomfortable and difficult conversation for families to have, but it is so important.
Yes, we need to have those conversations and do it right. And a local firm, Nierenstein, Horowitz and Associates, is here to help us make those conversations a little bit easier and the whole process better. Attorney Barry Horowitz is joining us now with some free advice that we all need. Thank you for being with us.
And thank you for having me.
God bless your mom.
Yeah, my mom's struggling now.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, I understand Scott's father's struggling
Yeah,
too.
so we're all dealing
We're all
with
in this age where this is a very important and timely topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about probate, because I don't really know too much about it.
We don't want to go there. Right? We want
That's
to
all
avoid
you probably know, right?
Yeah, like
People,
we need a plan for that.
Yeah, people want to avoid probate. Probate is a court procedure, which is done when you have a will. See, what a will does is tell a judge what you want done, but it requires a judge to do it. And the judge is the probate judge. So what happens is when you just have a will, you go to probate court, and it's a rather lengthy, often rather expensive procedure. And then eventually things go out according to your will, assuming everything goes okay with probate. Okay. But a lot of people these days would rather avoid that process.
All right.
And they can do that with a living trust. Living trust, what it does is, instead of having all these assets in your name, and then you pass away and the judge has to convey them to your beneficiaries, you put them inside a trust before you pass away. The trust will have a trustee, family member, who you respect and who you like and who you feel will carry out your wishes. So it's almost like you replace the judge with this family member who's a trustee. And then when you pass away or become disabled, it functions there too, then they will distribute out assets to your beneficiaries.
Okay.
So you stay out of the probate process this way.
I think a lot of people hear trust and they think that's just for wealthy people. Those are trust funds. Is this different?
Yes, yes. In fact, in the old days, that is what people often thought. But trusts are really now for the Middle Ages. Since that's when they started in the Middle Ages, they're really now for the middle class.
Middle class, yeah.
Yeah, really.
I think I have one because I was told to get one.
Good.
And that's, I don't even know exactly what it does, but now I'm learning. Okay, yeah. When we went to someone, they said, you need to do something for your kids and put it all in something. Yeah. And so you set that up, even at a young age. I think I'm kind of young still. And it's just going to help your family a lot.
Yeah, if you die or if you become disabled. So when you pass away, you'll avoid the probate court process this way.
Okay.
So everything will just go outside of that process. You'll select a family member to be your trustee who's responsible to distribute out the assets.
It has to be a family member, or would you pick like a lawyer?
Oh, it can be anybody.
Okay.
But most people want family members.
Okay.
And then if you did become mentally disabled, it'll handle that too, because you can be in probate because of that as well. In our state, it's called a conservatorship, where you're conserved because you can no longer handle your affairs.
Yeah.
So what happens is when you go to probate, when you're disabled, you have to go through that. But with the trust, you'll have somebody you select called an incapacity trustee who will handle your affairs if you become mentally disabled.
See, what's amazing is, I know your knowledge and your breadth of this is simply amazing. And this is, somebody I trust.
Well, thank you.
No, seriously, and you're a good person. You could be the broker, like, let's go talk to Barry. You know what I mean?
Well, especially if you're sitting down and saying, hey, mom or dad, we need to talk about this. And it's not that like, okay, I'm trying to get money from you now, but I just want it to be easy. I will say that was one thing my dad did well. We one of 4 with there, and it was all planned out. So like none of us had to, we could just grieve because it was very organized.
Yes.
Which as the only child of my mother, I'm like, uh-oh, I got to handle it, because if it's not organized, it's very stressful for your family.
Yes, the old saying is, people don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. And no more is it more true than in the area I work in, because nobody wants to think about this, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to
It's
think
scary
about,
to think about it.
passing away. But we all know it's going to happen.
Yep.
Death and taxes, they're going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Right. And so you want to plan. So when you do pass, your family's provided for and taken care of without a lot of headaches and expenses and publicity and everything else.
Is there an age that's too young to get a will, or should everybody with assets who has anything get a will?
I often tell people, as long as you have children, or even children on the way, or as long as you have assets that equal at least $100,000, that includes life insurance, you would probably be better off with a trust than you will with just a regular will.
But everybody needs a will, at least.
Well, you should have, yes, everybody should at least have a will.
Okay.
But if you got some assets that...
Then a trust, yeah.
Then trust would be
like
better.
the bare minimum, because some people have nothing. You need something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you always need something.
And best if maybe even skip the process. But the bottom line, you could just move on to the trust process. If this is something you want to learn more about, you are going to be teaching people in free seminars.
Yes, that's right. We got some seminars or workshops coming up.
That's awesome. Living Trust seminars, and look at them all. We have Tuesday in Glastonbury, Wednesday in Southington, Thursday in Enfield, Saturday in Mystic. You can learn more at preserveyourestate.net.
Yeah, 2/10 they start, February 10th. So, Barry, thank you so much for your time, your sage advice. We so appreciate when you're coming in.
Great talking to you guys. Thanks very much for having me.
Thank you.
Good luck with your mom with praying for you.
And your dad.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, again, for more information, please visit preserveyourestate.net.
Give them a call also if you'd rather do that. The phone number is right there on your screen. It's 860-548-1000. And if your social media is your way, you can also find them on social media at NHA Law. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.